Hey, Nia, do you, mind?
Come on, it's not so bad. You're just so warm. I can't help it.
It's a function of what's known as infrared radiation.
Gramps knows everything.
I'm not your personal heater, you know?
My lady, if you desire warmth, why not take some from me? Miss Pyra seems to be in some distress.
No way. Your fur's all stiff and spiky with a cold. It'd be murder on my sensitive skin.
But, my lady...
Hey, is it just me, or are the ether lines really dim?
What is meaning of ether lines?
You know, those things. The glowing threads that run inside a titan.
That is the glow of pure ether coursing through the Titan's body. You can compare it to the bloodstream of a human.
You've got good eyes. Genbu has pretty bad circulation compared to other Titans. They say it's why we have a cold climate and awful crops.
So it's... cold-blooded.
Call it what you like.
Oh my god, look at this thing. It's really cool looking. Buy a really cool looking deer thing. It's so cute and stupid. Same go. Man. I don't want to say words just because of how much I'm, like, impressed here. But, like, I have to say, once more, I really, really hope someday these guys get to make a game for, like, a modern platform. In all its, like, full glory. How cool would it be to have, like, a Xenoblade Chronicles game that really makes use of all of the, of, like, modern tech. I mean, this is modern tech, but still. I just think it would be really cool to see, like, a full quality Xenoblade game someday. It's never gonna happen, but it would be amazing. And we're finally starting to fight enemies that, we're finally starting to fight enemies that are my level, quote unquote. At least they'll aggro on me. Okay. And Nia is not going up too much here. Oh well, it's fine. I'm just waiting for Nia to get to T whatever. Well, I guess we'll have him start. There's Steam Bomb. There we go. It seems a bit overkill for a Wolf. But I guess I used to need to do stuff like this, honestly. Yeah, Xenoblade Horizon Dawn Chronicles. Yeah, can you imagine a Xenoblade game with the quality and tech behind it, like Horizon Zero Dawn? That would be so good. It'd be so expensive, but it would be ridiculous, and I would love it. And I would be so happy to just play the shit out of it. And, like, I don't know. It would just be really cool. Obviously super wishful thinking, but still. Alright, the bathtub cannon. Why is it that all of Sheba's, like... Why is it that all of Sheba's, like, mid-tier skills actually do stupid damage, too? So it would be beyond AAA. Yeah, probably. It would be really expensive to make. That's the one unfortunate thing. I can't imagine that it would be... I can't imagine it would be, an easy project, but... I'm gonna have to go listen to the Tantal songs after I'm done. Which will probably be when I make it in the city. I want to play more, but I gotta get up semi-early and get everything sorted so I can play Monster Hunter tomorrow afternoon. It will come out when I'm like 40 with the time needed. Yeah. The problem is the main developer, the guy in charge of the whole Xenoblade universe, is probably gonna die before we get to that point. Ugh.
Oh my. This is the very picture of the ancient civilizations I've read about.
It's a pretty classic look. You know the old land of Torna? They had a proud and noble civilization, rivaled only by Judicium at the time. But, whereas Judicium were the masters of biological arts, Tornans knew all there was to know about engineering. The proud blood of Torna runs in the veins of us Tantalese.
As there are people to pass it on to, civilization will endure. Knowledge is inherited, much like life itself.
Nice quote. You should write that down.
Thank you.
It's not that simple, though.
Huh?
You'll see.
Whoa, that's a pretty lively market.
It's the black market.
Black market?
Tantal is so cold. There's precious little in the way of local produce to sell. Just look. All the regular shops are shuttered.
You're right. They're mostly empty.
Instead, folks pay ungodly prices for produce that's been smuggled in from other nations. And since it's the only thing keeping people from actually starving, the bigwigs just turn a blind eye.
So most of the agricultural production is wasted just surviving, and the country grows weak.
Exactly.
So even the wisdom of a proud ancient civilization cannot solve all problems.
Ancient civilization sounds good and all, but basically, this place is a giant museum with no tourists. That's not going to feed anyone.
Ah, curse those idle Redania. I'm so close to completing this concoction. I won't allow them to get in the way. Is something wrong? Huh? What do you want? In case you couldn't tell, I'm busy here. I don't have time to be dealing with... Oh, you wouldn't happen to be a driver, would you? Well, why didn't you say so in the first place? Listen, I have a job just for you. It's not particularly a difficult job, and I promise I'll reward you handsomely. So what do you say? Will you do it? Sure. Oh, alright. I suppose you deserve a tad more explanation than that. Thing is, I'm working on a certain medical concoction. It's top secret. If I manage to complete it, I should be able to help people across the world. But as my research is nearing its end, I've run into a little snag. A bunch of idle Redania have settled down in the only place I can procure a key ingredient. So I was wondering if you could clear them out for me. Simple enough, right? It's for the sake of the greater good. I know you want to do it. Got it. Thanks. You're a beacon of shining hope to us all. Some people are so gullible. What? I didn't say anything. Anyway, about where to find those pesky idle Redania. They reside somewhere in the Argon ice blooms. I'm counting on you for this. For me and the whole world. Well. Airflow. One more Windmaster and we could get wherever. Merc Group's back. Actually, that's kind of exactly what we needed. No, it's not. We needed the other group back. Oh, Tantal. Allies of Justice. Can't do it yet. Can do it in like 4 minutes. Old Roots. Sure. I can do this one. This is the group I don't really care too much about anyway. Maybe? Oh. Maybe might have to wait on this one. Oh, this guy has strength above 35. Perfect. Then I'm going to send out Adenine as well. Okay. So we have one Great Axe. I'm going to have to pull one of them back. I'll bring back Perun. She's not ranking up anyway, so there's no reason to be sending her out. Wait, she doesn't have Dark Mastery? What? Huh. Weird. Okay. Well, by chance, will we happen to have a Dark Great Axe? It's a Dark Hammer. Dark Bit Ball. Dark Great Axe. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, yeah, because we don't need these guys and we don't need Adenine, because apparently she doesn't have Windmaster anyway. Or at least she doesn't have enough. Ah, no, whatever. I can always come back to it. I'm sending her out because I might be able to use rock. And if not, oh well. Can I buy food from these guys? For ridiculously high prices. They weren't kidding. Can I buy your shop? Nope. Can't buy his shop. See, Wander, have you gotten Cosmo yet? No, I haven't. Working on that. Should have her someday. Maybe. Okay, so can I buy really good versions of these? So I'm going to take the slight damage down for the engine ship. Because we want that crit bonus. Let's see, have I seen the Blade Diana? Not yet. Someday. Holy crap, engine ships are amazing. Yeah, because that crit value is really helpful. I don't know if we need crit on heals, but at the same time, like, there's minor differences at best. Oh. I should have actually gone for the Ladronite ships, now that I'm thinking about it. Balls. Well, I'm gonna run out of money. It looks like it's time for more salvaging. How did you guess? Are you some kind of wizard? Some things have heal on crit. Yup. Well, I wasted a lot of money here. Luckily, I don't give a shit. Let's see. I should probably... go engine ships on these. Unfortunately, Ladronite is not particularly good for one thing. I'm so glad money's easy to get in this game. Hell yeah. After Xenoblade Chronicles X being pure garbage to get money in, this is really quite refreshing. And yeah, everything I buy goes to development. Yep. Yeah, one way or another, I'm going to have to waste a shit ton of money boosting this place up anyway. Hey, once it's fully developed, I bet I will be able to buy vegetables fairly cheaply. See, now can I get a premium cylinder yet? Nope, still gold. You experts in chat, do you guys know, do you know if I can get... do you guys know if I can get, what am I thinking? Premium cylinders ever? Or are they like some kind of crazy rare drop for no good reason? You have to wait until Chapter 8. Oof. Because I'm on, what, Chapter 6? Xenoblade X, as far as you understand it, was trash anyway. It was a really good game in some very specific ways. Let's see, what's his Wind Mastery up to? It's level 2. Yeah, so if I had... whatever. I'll be okay. I might as well use rock anyway. At least for a bit. Let's see, so nothing here. How's his affinity chart looking? Raise the Merc group rank. Oh, boy. Yeah, because there's no reason to be sending rock out on things. Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles X was a fairly okay prequel to a game that could have been much, much better. They were very ambitious, but they spent too much time doing the other stuff and not enough time doing anything actually worthwhile. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. Disengage blade. Oh. Like, what they really should have focused on was... Let me guess. This guy has... Wind Mastery. Cool. Like, they had cool robots, but the robots threw off the balance of the game really badly. They had a really interesting plot, but they didn't spend enough time on it. They had a really interesting world, but you barely spent any time there. Like, you spent most of it running around doing side quests and collection stuff, instead of actually, like, learning about the world and interacting with it in any kind of substantive way. I really liked the mecha, but I also really hated the mecha. Well, we ain't getting through here for a while. Because ultimately, the problem with the mecha was, once you had them, you never wanted to use them otherwise. It would have been an amazing game had they just made it so that it was pure mecha. Or if the mecha were a separate section entirely that you could only use mecha in.
We have been expecting you, Your Highness.
Yeah. Good to see you. Is the old man inside?
Indeed. He has been eagerly awaiting your return.
Ha! Now I know you're lying. Our moos'll fly before that man welcomes me home. No need to coddle me, mate.
Apologies.
Any case, seems he knows we're coming. That'll save time.
Could it be? Are you all right? Yes. Tora?
But why? It's true. Poppy able to produce own reserves of ether energy, but...
I'll explain later. For now, just do as I ask.
All right then. Leave it to Tora.
But yeah, Just to finish the thought on Xenoblade Chronicles X. It was an amazingly good groundwork for a game that wasn't there. You know, the world, the exploration, the combat, everything felt kind of good. I liked the combat in X. I think I actually like the combat in this. I just wish I had more abilities to pull from on a per character basis. Like if each character had 5 to 6 abilities instead of just 3 plus the special. I like the special system in this. I like the combo in this. I like a lot of those. But the only way I will truly ever actually like Xenoblade Chronicles X really is if they follow it up. If they follow it up with a good sequel, I will forgive Xenoblade Chronicles X for all of its faults. We just have to wait for a while before that happens. I mean, it seems like they're learning. This game is a huge step in the right direction.
The Aegis, I presume.
Huh?
Guards! My lady!
Mehmet, what the hell is going on? Shellite?
No idea! Stop this at once! Dad!
Rex!
Pyra! Let it go! Pyra! Pyra!
Stop this madness! What's going on? Rex and his lot haven't done anything!
We cannot afford to wait until they do, Zeke. The world must not be allowed to burn. The Aegis must be destroyed.
Oh, no you don't. Dromac, let's get Rex out of there.
Roger.
The ether energy!
My lady!
Please do not resist. My goal is only to destroy the Aegis. I have no wish to take your lives also.
King Eulogimenos, I stand before you as a special envoy of Morardain. The Emperor sent me here himself. Do you realize what you are doing?
I am quite aware, and prepared to face the consequences.
Prepared?
Why? Why do you have to bump Pyra off?
I see you still speak like a commoner.
What's that got to do with anything? Don't change the subject!
What if I told you I act for justice?
What are you trying to say?
You could say, I'm doing this for Alrest.
Say what now?
Follow me.
This
is the legacy of our royal line.
You can't be serious! Why? Father, why?
It appears the flow of ether energy is being blocked off.
Damn it! While we're doing this, Pyra is... We have to do something!
There is no point, Rex. You're just wasting your strength.
Both the walls and floor are built to withstand great force. We cannot make a dent in them.
Let's calm down a bit, Rex. If we think calmly, we'll come up with something. Hey, you lot! Can you try to help us out here?
Your efforts are pointless. The way they built this place, it's essentially one giant stasis web.
Stasis web? Like those nets used in Torrigoth?
To lock drivers up together with their blades, and even leave us our weapons, they must have the utmost confidence. Perhaps we could break through given enough time. But by then it will be too late and the Aegis will be disposed of.
Disposed of? That's all the more reason you should give us a bloody hand.
I said it's pointless. We won't get anywhere. With brute force, that is.
Huh?
So what now, my prince?
This pisses me right off.
Say what?
I said I'm pissed off. Doing it for the world. My ass. How self-serving can you get?
How do you mean?
This country's strangling itself to death with its own web of lies and excuses. But just maybe our chum could break it free.
Rex could?
No faith, eh?
Hey, whatever. If you believe in him, my prince, I'm with you all the way.
That kid's heart is pure. Too pure for his own good sometimes. But isn't it our duty as adults to give him a little help with that?
Probably. You know, this is what I like about you.
This won't be easy.
Oh, quit it with your drama! When is anything ever easy for you?
Ha! Let's go.
Okay, that should do it.
Preparations complete. What's going on, Tora?
Oh, both drivers and blades. Use ether energy to deploy arts, yes?
You can skip the lecture, Tora. Everyone knows that.
But right now, friends cannot, yes?
Yeah. There's something about this room.
Oh, but Rex and friends forgetting one very important thing.
Hurry up, would you? Just spit it out, Furball.
Could be friends forgetting Poppy is artificial blade?
Why would we forget that? She's been with us all this time. Wait, I get it. Her ether furnace.
Rex correct. Thanks to friend Morag, Poppy now able to generate own supply of ether energy. Nothing barrier can do anything about.
Tora transfer crystal from Sword of Morag to Biter of Poppy. That crystal have enough energy stored for one use of arts. And Biter of Poppy use earth element. So, through synergy with fire element of Morag, power of arts is amplified.
If we hit it straight on, I doubt the door can withstand that.
Wait a minute. You stored energy in that crystal. How is that possible with a barrier?
Aha! Lady Morag has not used a single art since we arrived in this place.
What?
I had my suspicions ever since we entered the palace. So, I secretly asked Tora to refrain from using any arts either.
I see now. If our enemies knew Poppy retains her power inside the barrier, they would keep us on a tighter leash.
Exactly. Here goes. Step back.
Hold up! If you transferred the crystal from the sword, what will you fight with?
I can generate a new one from Bridget's core. Don't tell me you didn't know about that.
What?
Seriously, you don't even know how blade weapons work. Give me a break.
How would I know something like that? I've never lost or broken my weapon.
Then I suppose I cannot blame you.
Moving along then. Tora, Poppy, please.
With pleasure!
Poppy power!
Jet Fighter!
We did it!
We the best!
You made quite some noise, too. It won't be long before the guards arrive.
Good point.
Lady Pyra was taken below. Mayhap somewhere beneath the palace?
Got it.
I don't know if I've ever seen that move. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that before, and I just got really confused because I thought for a while I was holding a PS4 controller. I am too tired to continue, I think. I probably could, actually. I'm feeling pretty jazzed right now. But I also know that I'm probably too stupid to keep going. And that's usually a good stopping point. I'm gonna go see if there's anything interesting in here. I assume vault door is... you know what? We can get into the vault. Hell yeah! Alright, let's do that. You never used Tora, so of course you've never seen it. I mean, I watch him fight sometimes. But that is a good point. Alright, we got Ether R&D Revolution or something or other. I don't know what that's for, but I assume it's useful. Well, this is a good place to save, honestly. Boop. Boop again. Alright, there we go. Oh, it's a level 4 special. That's why. Huh. Maybe I should play as some of the other characters. Well, later.